My name is Dawnisha Taylor, and this is my story on reclaiming my name. So, when I first started my career, I worked in the call center, and my name, Dawnisha, was a constant source of mispronunciation. Patients would call me everything except the name my mother gave me. So, to make things easier for others and not for me, I decided to shorten it to Dawn. I didn't have to explain it, clap out syllables, or bear the weight of correcting anyone. And Dawn also became a persona I created to distance myself from my mother, and if I'm honest, from myself. I wasn't raised by my mother, and for years I carried resentment and anger towards her. So adopting Dawn felt like shedding a part of me that was tied to her. It was like a new identity free from pain and free from confusion. But when my mother passed away, something shifted in me. I hadn't seen her since I was 16 years old, and she died when I was 25. So, looking at her in her casket, I felt the weight of all the years I spent rejecting the name she gave me. And in her death, I realized how much power there is in a name. And so I decided to bury the identity I had created to escape my past and embrace the one I was born with, Donisha. Um, this awakening was really profound. My name is more than just a word, it carries my story, my history, and my strength. I began to read stories of others reclaiming their names and identities, and one piece of advice stood out: make people say your name and say it correctly. That advice lit a fire in me. No one else has the right to rename me or even decide what to call me. My name is powerful because I am powerful. So today, I proudly teach my children the same lesson because all of them have really unique names. My son, Demarius, he has a name that people often mispronounce, but I've taught him to claim it with pride. So I could remember at basketball games when the announcers would say it incorrectly, he wouldn't hesitate, or we wouldn't hesitate to say, it's pronounced Demarius. So as a family, we carry this lesson together. When we're in conversations with people we've just met and someone mispronounces one of my children's names, we all chime in to correct it. It's like a unified front that reinforces not just their individual identities, but also our shared values of pride, respect, and self worth. So, this practice is really important for all of my children who I want to grow up knowing that their names are powerful reflections of who they are. Teaching them to confidently correct others, it's not just about phonics. It's about teaching them to embrace their identities and to ensure the world recognizes and respects them for who they are. So, reclaiming my own name has been the most liberating and empowering decision of my life. It's about honoring who I am, where I come from, and the story that shaped me.